Good morning, middle schoolers. It's actually Thursday night here at the Siegel household, and if you are anything like me, after a couple days of school at home, you might be starting to feel some tension in your neck or your shoulders, your back, or your hips. So today I thought I would offer you a short, about 10-minute yoga flow that you could try in between one of your classes. And Pearl and Lulu are here to give me a hand. And you don't need a mat. Just a spot on the floor will be just fine. And you also don't have to ever have practiced yoga before. We're just going to be and breathe and open up our shoulders, hips, and back bodies a little bit. So find a spot on the floor and come onto your hands and your knees. So you want to start in a neutral spine here. So your palms, your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. So you can make subtle movements until you find that spot. Just take a few breaths here, lengthening through your back body, finding that spine in one long line. And then on your next inhalation, take your heart forward and curl your tailbone up toward the sky. And as you exhale, empty out. Draw your belly button in toward your spine and take the top of your head down toward the floor. Try that again. Big breath in, leading with your heart. Exhale through your nose, pressing into your hands, pressing into your knees and your feet. One more time. This is your cat and cow tilt. Big breath in. Exhale, tailbone and the top of the head point down toward the mat. Now take your knees even wider than your hips and bring your toes together. We're going to find a child's position. So sink back onto your heels, maybe come down onto your forearms or all the way down onto your forehead. If the floor seems very far away, you can stack one fist on top of the one below it. And just find a few even breaths. Just letting go of any plans for these next few minutes, other than being aware of your breathing. Letting yourself sink in a little bit to that hip girdle. Letting your hips be nice and heavy. You can press into your palms here, lengthening through your arms. And then slowly coming back up onto your hands and knees, finding that neutral spine position. And then reach your fingertips on one hand, right fingertips first, up toward the sky. Take your eyes up, maybe even take your belly button, like if it had a flashlight, it would shine on the sidewall, and then bring your palm down. Try that on the other side. So big breath in, left fingertips reach toward the sky, maybe come on to tented right hand to get a little more height, a little more length. Fill this shape up with breath. And then come on down. We'll try that again on the right side. This time, take your wrists. Take a fist and make your wrists move around in a circle, opening up through the forearm muscles. And then thread the needle. Right palm comes underneath the left armpit. And you can bring your right shoulder all the way down onto the mat. And you can experiment a little bit here too, maybe walking it one direction and then the other. You can also experiment with your balance here, like Lulu is. Lifting one foot up off the mat. And then bring that knee on down if you have it lifted. And then reach that right fingertip back up toward the sky. So if you fall down, you just come right back into it. And then both hands back down onto the ground. And onto the other side this time. Left fingertips reach high. Make that left fist. And take your knuckles around in a 360-degree circle. Both directions. Inhale them a little little bit higher, lengthen through that shoulder girdle, and then thread the needle, bringing that left shoulder all the way down onto the floor. Yeah, and if you challenge your balance and fall down, that is a perfect opportunity to just start again. Come right back to where you left off. Keeping that beginner's mind here. The shape doesn't really matter. It's the breath that we're focused on. And then coming back, reaching your fingertips high again. And then planting both hands down on the mat. We're going to find a downward facing dog. But first we'll find a turbo dog. So palms underneath your shoulders, bend your elbows. With your bent knees, take your knees about an inch off the mat and just pause here, building a little heat at your core. One more breath, feeling that muscular energy grow, and then start to lengthen through those muscles. Planting down through your heels, planting down through your palms. Take your eyes up to your hands and see if you can spread your fingers a little bit wider so that your pinky finger and your thumb are almost in one long line, like a 180-degree angle. Then press into the heels of your hands and shake your head from side to side. No more tension in the neck. And then nod your head yes to another big breath in. And then let that breath go. And then walk your hands up toward your feet. Bend your knees a whole bunch. And just hang here, head super heavy. This is your ragdoll position. And let that oxygen-rich blood flow into your head. So this is a great pose. Anytime you feel a little bit frustrated or even like you're about to cry, you can bring your head down toward your feet. And it brings that oxygen-rich blood that's been pumping through your heart right into your head and helps your brain get a little more oxygen. So this is a good trick to have up your sleeve when things get tough. And then from here, pressing into your feet, and you're going to slowly roll all the way up, stacking one vertebra on the one below it. And then inhale, reaching your fingertips all the way up to the sky, interlacing your fingers and pointing up through your pointer fingers. Big breath in. Bring your shoulders in toward your ears, but relax your shoulder blades down the back body. Let's try that one more time. So shoulder blades in, and then shoulders in toward your ears, shoulder blades down. And then you're slowly going to reach over toward one side. Take your time here, breathing on over. And then coming back through center. Interlace your fingers the other way. Press on up through your fingers. And then exhale on over to the other side. So only going as far as you can go, keeping your breath full and free. And you've always got that option to come back into your child's pose, reconnect with your breath. Big breath in, interlace your fingers again. Take your palms to face up overhead. So opening up through your knuckles, through the palms. They've been keyboarding. And then start to trace back, reach back, opening through your back body, heart toward the ceiling. One more breath. And then hands come back through heart center. Give your right hand a nice shake. Give your left hand a nice shake. Bring the shake into your torso. Add your right foot. Add your left foot. And now shake very vigorously for 10, 9, 8, 7, turn around, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring your hands to pile on your heart, feeling your heartbeat. Feeling grateful for this breath, for your body, for your health. Take a seat. Come to sit on your heels, hands still at your heart. And starting to slow the breath, slowing your heart rate. As you mindfully breathe in and out. Again, shoulders relaxed down the back, falling away from your ears. But the top of your head reaching toward the sky, so sitting up nice and tall. And then bring your hands together at heart center and let your thumbs nestle in between your eyebrows. Take a full breath in and exhale, bow forward. And we say namaste, all that is good and right in me bows to all that is good and right in you. Namaste, girls.
Namaste.
And thank you.